Hi, this is David Allen. Welcome to clbTV. We're in the studio, and I have Reverend Copeland with me. And listen, I'm not going to give it away just yet, but I'm going to let him talk a little bit about what's going on with him and his local flavor that's coming to a movie coming real soon here with Tyler Perry. Reverend Copeland, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You know what? I feel honored. Because, this is something really, really special here in the city of Buffalo. And when folks find out this is going on, it's going to be awesome. Awesome thing. So I'm glad I'm going to be the first one to interview you, man, right here on clbTV. Thank you. Yes. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on. I know you have some music out, and I want to say back in the day, and now it has a resurgence.
Yes,
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes, back in, I'm dating myself, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Back in 1967, there was a gentleman by the name of William Nunn, bless his soul. Okay. His son and I, Bobby, and my name is Gene Copeland, we got together, we call ourselves Bob and Gene. Okay. And back during that day, there was rioting, black folks was rioting all over the country. I can't remember exactly where it was from.
And I think that's when Jefferson got kind of tore up.
Exactly.
Back then, yes.
Jefferson was so bad, we weren't even allowed to go down Jefferson.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
So Mr. Nunn said to us, his father said to us, if you folks don't get involved in drugs or in crime, what's going on in Jefferson, I will record you. Okay. So we said, cool. Okay. So we practiced all the time, and we made our very first recording, was entitled "You Gave Me Love." It came out in 1967. Very popular, a lot of stations were playing it.
It had a lot of local flavor.
Had a lot of local flavor. It didn't go any place big, but it was just in Buffalo. We were pretty big as a duo, dynamic duo.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about what happened from that point up until now, and just kind of briefly go into that.
Okay, what happened was we did the first one, "You Gave Me Love." We did another one called "I Can Be Cool." Okay, and that was pretty big for us. And then one of the last ones we did was by Marvin Gaye. Okay. It was called "If This War Were Mine." I'm sure you remember that.
Right. Oh yeah.
And we did a few other ones. We had the Philharmonic Orchestra. I mean, we had back then. It was like big to have violins.
Oh yeah.
So we put all this stuff together. And what happened was, I believe, because the name of the radio or the name of the record company was Modo. Okay. What happened was, I believe, he began to take on too many artists. Okay. And it went bankrupt. Okay. And so our dream of having our own album kind of disappeared. There was no such thing as CDs back then. Right. Never happened. Okay. So we kind of went our ways. 40 years went by. Okay. From 1967, 40 years passed. It's now 2007.
Okay. Now you get this phone call, 2007.
Yes.
What did it feel like?
Surreal. The guy calls me from New York City. He says to me, "Are you Gene of Bob and Gene?" "Yeah." "You make a record, your first record, You Gave Me Love?" "Yeah." He says to me, "Well, we at Daptone Records, somebody got a hold of our masters." Okay. So we re-recorded You Gave Me Love, and it sold so well in New York City that we're going to send you and Bobby a royalty check.
Okay, now did that make you stand up and say, wait a minute, is this reality TV or is this some type of funny joke?
Right, it's like, man, are you playing with me or not? Yeah. And he said, no, we're not playing. And so what happened? He sent us a royalty check. So I'm like, I was happy about that.
Look like sure.
Because we didn't get a royalty check back then. Right. We made money from gigs, but nothing from actual recordings. Right. So then about a month or two later, dude calls me back again. And he says to me, you know all that old material that you and Bobby did that was never produced by Modo because they kind of went sour? Yeah. So we at Daptone, we love your music so much that we want to put it on an album form and a CD. And this is the part that made me almost fall on the floor, literally.
Okay. Because did you have to go like this?
I mean, I had to catch my breath, dude. I mean, I kind of hushed him down, don't play with me. Okay. He said, and he said it like it was nothing. It's like,
well, you know what? Hold that thought, because we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and going to give them a little more. You're watching clbTV with Reverend Copeland. And what's the name of the group back?
Bob and Jean.
Bob and Jean. We're going to give you more information when we come back. We're going to take a quick break. We see you right back, right here on clbTV. Welcome back to clbTV. This is David Allen, and we're in the studio with Reverend Copeland and Bob and Jean.
Yes.
The group was back in the day, and I was just coming up as a newcomer.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm familiar with it, and I tell you what, when we get done with this interview, I'm going to get a copy of it, and we're going to play it on our Sunday Flick.
Good.
So we're going to definitely play
honored.
it on that show. Now, getting back into the interview with you, that phone call, that started it all on 2007. Mm-hmm. You got a check, and that's a huge thing, especially being local. Man, when you get that, man, you don't hit that, that stepping stone. Let's talk a little bit about the flavor going into when they got the CD and they produced it and they gave you that royalty check. Where did that take you to?
Well, when I got the check, as I stated, happy about that, and they called me back again about a month later and said, all the old stuff you guys did, we like it so much. They said, and this is the part that made me really want to fall over. He said, we want to redo it and we want to distribute it all over the world.
Wow.
I'm like, and I can see the United States. He said, no. I'm not talking about the United States, all over the world. I said, dude, don't play with me. He said, sir, I'm not playing with you. Wow. And in a few months, you're going to see the reality of it. They sent us a much larger check.
Okay.
Then they sent us the final copy of it. And I wish I had, I know we're on TV. I wish I could just give you a view of it. Maybe I could do that another time. But it was an album that we always wanted, man.
Dream come true.
A picture of me and Bobby when we were at 17 and 18 years old.
Wow.
They chose the title song, the one we did by Marvin Gaye, If This World Were Mine.
Okay.
Bobby, I consider him to be a genius.
Oh yeah.
I think the boy's just as good as Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
He redid Marvin Gaye stuff so well, it was just absolutely incredible.
Okay.
So between that and the CD, and then we come to find out they gave us a website.
Wow.
So my son went down and said he Googled it, Bob and Jean, G-E-N-E. Anybody does that right now, bam, you see all of our stuff. Photos of when we were younger. They could download some music, they could buy the music right there if they want to. And I started getting hits from people from Spain, from Finland, Australia, Germany, all over the world telling me how much they love this music. That's
incredible to just have that kind of notoriety, to be seen all across the country, the world. Yeah. That's something. Now let's go into a little bit about where that has taken you. Because now you're done with the CD, you got the royalties. Now let's take that next step further.
Well, the only person that could have taken the next step further was God himself. Okay. Because after getting the album, I'll never forget this. We made a little money off of it, and thank God, and we'll continue to make royalties off it. And I remember putting my hands on the album and saying, all right, Lord, I don't know why you're doing this now after 40 years, but I prayed in Ephesians 3:20 prayer to go something like this. Now to him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ask or think. And I prayed it, and I forgot about it.
Okay.
3 years passed. Here we are now, 2010.
Wow.
Bobby calls me, and Essence says something to the effect, dude, sit down. I said, you know that album? Yeah, of course I know that album. It's all over the world. It's great. Thank God for it. He said to me, the president of the record company just called me and let me know 3 major motion picture studio people decided to use several of our songs in their major motion pictures.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Let's go